everybody, welcome to Psych Portal. I'm here with a different video today. It's on the IAL EDEXCEL Biology Unit 5 scientific article for May 2025 examinations. And these questions were collected from the Chemistry, Maths and Biology channel, so credit goes to her, and thank you. I have just added answers to the questions. So I think we're gonna do 10 to 15 questions. And before we get started, I'd like to ask you to use headphones for better sound quality, and also keep that in mind to use this video as an addition to your other resources, and do not rely on this for possible questions, as these are only predictions. So let's get started. Okay, number one is explain how histamine contributes to inflammation. Histamine dilates blood vessels, increasing blood flow to the affected area, which causes redness, warmth, and was more permeable, allowing human immune cells, proteins, and nutrients to pass through into tissues, leading into swelling and increased blood flow. Number two, also you can make flashcards. I have been enjoying making flashcards, and I do not rely on. I don't like digital flashcards at all. So physical ones are much better. Okay, number two is explain why heart function may decline as a result of immune cell infiltration. Immune cells release cytokines and other inflammatory molecules that cause damage to heart muscle cells. The infiltration of immune cells can lead to the formation of scar tissue. Okay, number three. I have written this in points because it's much easier to remember. Also, I took the help of ChatGPT, of course. Okay, describe the effects of fibrosis scarring on heart muscles function. Okay, scar tissue formed from fibrosis does not contract like healthy heart muscle, causes the heart to become stiffer. Fibrosis can interfere with the normal electrical pathways in the heart. Okay, number four, how can chronic inflammation in cardiac tissue affect heart rhythm? Chronic inflammation causes changes in ion channel function, disrupting the normal electrical impulses and leading to arrhythmia, whatever. Okay, number two, chronic inflammation leads to fibrosis, which alters the heart's conduction pathways, making it more prone to irregular heartbeats. Number three, inflammation can also affect the autonomic nervous system. Number five, explain how antibodies can reduce the effects of harmful inflammatory factors. Antibodies bind to pathogens such as bacteria or viruses. Also, just to let you know that I'll be posting a part 2 only if this video gets 20 likes, and only if I can gain 5 subscribers. And so I hope you will like this video and subscribe to my channel. Although my channel is mostly about psychology stuff, but I feel like so many people have been asking for this because it's not readily available anywhere. So I really wanted to help you all. Anyways, number five is explain how antibodies can reduce the effects of harmful inflammatory factors. Antibodies bind to pathogens such as bacteria or viruses, neutralizing them. Coat pathogens, which can trigger inflammatory cytokines. Number six, describe how using antibodies to block inflammatory molecules could protect heart tissue. Antibodies can block pro-inflammatory cytokines. Okay, you can use these examples as well if you want to impress the examiner, but not needed. By neutralizing inflammatory molecules, blocking inflammatory signals can prevent the activation of fibroblasts, and by reducing chronic inflammation and tissue damage. Number seven, explain the role of calcium ions in the contraction of skeletal muscle. It's a very common question, so just memorize this. When a muscle fiber is stimulated by an action potential, calcium ions are released from the sarcoplasmic reticulum in the cytoplasm. Calcium ions bind to troponin. This exposes the binding sites on actin. Number 4. After contraction, calcium ions are pumped back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum, which causes the muscle to relax. Number 8. How is ATP involved in the sliding filament theory? ATP binds to myosin heads. Okay, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I'd like more comments on whether you want part 2. Yeah, just comment. You don't even have to like it. You can just leave a comment if you want part 2 of this video. Okay, number 2, the hydrolysis of ATP to ADP, an inorganic phosphate, provides the energy required for the myosin heads. ATP is needed for the active transport of calcium ions. Number 9 is explain why muscle contraction stops in the absence of ATP. Without ATP, myosin heads cannot detach from the actin filaments. ATP is required to pump calcium ions back into the sarcoplasmic reticulum. Without ATP, then I think this is the last one I'm gonna do. Compare the structural features of fast twitch and slow twitch muscle fibers. Okay, fast twitch muscle fibers, which is type 2, function designed for rapid, short bursts of power, structure larger in diameter, fewer mitochondria, and lower myoglobin, and fatigue quickly due to lactic acid buildup. Then the last one is slow twitch fibers, type 1, adapted for endurance activities, smaller in diameter, more mitochondria, and higher myoglobin content. Fatigue resistant due to efficient oxygen usage and lower lactate production. Also, you might be asked to compare. Yeah, that's the question. So memorize this one too. And if you want a video on the rest of the questions, you need to leave a comment.